will be valuable if it turns out to be the last social networking site. And one way to think of this last mover value is this idea that most of the value in these companies exists far in the future. If you do sort of a discounted cash flow analysis of a business, you have sort of all these profit streams, you have a growth rate, the growth rate's much higher than the discount rate, and so most of the value exists far in the future. I did this exercise at PayPal in March of 2001. We had been in business for about 27 months, and we sort of had, the growth rate was 100% a year. We were discounting future cash flows by about 30%, and it turned out that about 3/4 of the value of the business as of 2001 came from cash flows in years 2011 and beyond. And whenever you do the math on any of these tech companies, you get to an answer that's something like that. So if you are trying to analyze any of the tech companies in Silicon Valley, Airbnb, Twitter, Facebook, any emerging internet companies, all the ones in Y Combinator, the math tells you that 3/4, 85% of the value is coming from cash flows in years 2024 and beyond. It's very, very far in the future. And so one of the things that we always overvalue in Silicon Valley is growth rates, and we undervalue durability, because growth is something you can measure in the here and now, and you can always track that very precisely. The question of whether a company is still going to be around a decade from now, that's actually what dominates the value equation, and that sort of is a much more qualitative sort of a thing.